Janessa, do you know what a noctambulist is?
Geez. I don't think so.
What about unpremeditation?
I don't think that's in here either.
You know what? I can't even read this book. I don't know the meaning of half the words in it. I need a book that just has meanings of words.
Like a dictionary?
Never fear, Carrie the Dictionary Fairy is here.
Carrie the Dictionary Fairy?
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Katanning Rotary Club, here to bring you dictionaries.
Oh my gosh, I need this! Thank you, Katanning Rotary Club.
Stay tuned because
Education Today starts now.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Sabrina Strader from the Katanning High School in Armstrong School District. An incredible thing happened on an ordinary school day this fall. A team of literacy-minded volunteers visited 6 Armstrong School District elementary schools and gave away dictionaries to all 460 third grade students across the entire school district. Students beamed with pride as they leafed through their very own dictionaries and did word search activities. How did this amazing thing come about? That's what we're going to be talking about in tonight's episode. With us tonight, we have Andy Bradigan and Autumn Vorp-Sealer, both from the Katanning Rotary Club. Welcome to Education Today.
Okay.
Now, would you please introduce yourself and give us a brief summary on your professional experience?
My name is Autumn Vorp-Sealer, and I'm the manager of Northwest Savings Bank. I've been in banking for many years, won't go into how long, and currently a board member for the Katanning Rotary Club.
My name's Andy Bradigan. My father, Paul Bradigan, and my uncle, Tom Bradigan, and I operate Bradigan's Incorporated right here in Katanning. I'm also a board member, the current vice president of the Katanning Rotary Club, and in July of 2009, I will become the president of our club.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's start off with some brief details about the dictionary giveaway campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us an overview of what it was and what happened that day?
Basically, what we did as a club went into all the third grade classrooms. Each Rotary member picked the school and the class they wanted to attend, and we took books. They were already boxed up and ready to go, and they went into the classrooms that morning and introduced themselves, who they worked for, but told the kids that we were there representing the Katanning Rotary Club. We handed out dictionaries to each of the students. When you open up the front of the dictionary does have a line on there that says, "This book belongs to," and each student took out a pencil and wrote their own name in that book. So then that book actually belonged to them. They were very excited about that. Then we asked the children to look up some words in that dictionary. And we also explained to them why we were handing out the dictionaries, the importance of it and everything. Then each kid looked up a word that one child had chose and read the definition of it. And we looked up several words. After we took time doing that, then we went into looking up the different facts and things that were in back of the book, such as the countries in the world. We focused on the United States in my class. We looked up the Constitution and read maybe the first paragraph of the Constitution. Went into the presidents and the states and different things of that. There's weights and measures, and so there was a lot of topic to cover in that book that day.
Now, how many Rotary Club members participated in this? And what did they do exactly?
We had 65% participation of our club members. Some can't due to constraints with their jobs and things like that, which we understand. But we had 65% participation, which we thought was great. And again, they went in and we had an outline of basically what the members should follow so that everything was pretty consistent throughout the school district and giving out the dictionaries.
How did the idea for this get started? Like, what were the origins of the project?
There is a place called the Dictionary Project where we purchased the books from. Our now president, that was vice president last year, brought it up in the middle of the school year to the board, and we thought it was a little too late in the school year to do something. We wanted the children to have them for all school year. So we postponed it. When we made our budget at the end of last year, we actually were only could afford and focus on one school, so we took it from there, and we over the summer contacted Cheryl Solosky, the Title I coordinator for the school district, and I had conversations with her regarding the book dictionary giveaway. She asked if we could do all of the school district, and I went back to the board and we asked if we said, well, we could maybe do half. Cheryl worked with us on the other half, and that's kind of how it came together.
Now, why did the Rotary Club feel this was an important project?
We feel that it's important because Rotary International, and our club included in that, is a service organization. What we focus on is not only worldwide and statewide projects, but community projects within our school district, our community, our hometown. And we realize that there are families and children throughout our school district that maybe don't have the means and the finances to provide a dictionary for their child or for the students. So we felt providing them with their very own dictionary that they could take home, keep as their own, was very important as part of this literacy project.
Well, could you tell us about the dictionaries themselves? Like, what company did they come from?
Sure. This is an example of the dictionary itself. It's made by Dictionary Project Incorporated. The dictionary, as you can see leafing through it here, the front of the book is strictly just words, the actual dictionary part of the book. But as you get towards the back, you'll see they have everything from metric conversions. They have the periodic table of the elements. There's also facts for all 50 states. So every state has their facts on there. It also lists on here a map of the world and every country in the world. It even goes as far as listing every president that we've had here in the United States, up to including our current president. And as we were talking earlier, the very last page of the book is the longest word in the English language, which is takes up the whole page of the dictionary.
Okay, the dictionary giveaway itself was a momentous event. What reactions did you get from the students that day?
We both had some pretty neat experiences. I was able to go to West Hills that day, and as Autumn alluded to earlier, there's a line in the front of the book where the students can write their name. So when they found out that they were putting their name on it and it was going to be theirs instead of just something that the school would offer them, you could see the gleam in their eye and the how glad and happy they were to have that book.
Well, have you had any thank you letters come from the students or teachers?
We have, and I brought a few examples to show you today. The first two here are just a normal thank you letter coming from the class, and you can see how they all the kids signed it there. I'll pass them over to you so you can take a look. Same thing with this one here, just a thank you note from the teacher with the student signatures on it, all throughout it. And then this one was pretty unique. We brought this one to show you. It's on the front. It just says thank you, and then when you open up on the inside, it's all the students took a moment to write a line or two, and it says from the teacher, "We love our new dictionaries." So it was pretty neat after we got back to get reactions like that, just reiterating the fact that what we did that day with the school district's help was was very well worth the time and effort.
Many school district and Rotary Club members had the pleasure of attending dictionary giveaways across the school district. Here are some pictures from the Katanning Township and West Hills Elementary Primary. At Katanning Township Elementary, a Rotary Club member named Dr. Pat Wolf gave out dictionaries to students. At West Hills Primary School, Rotary Club member Melvin Check distributed dictionaries. Look at the excitement in those students' faces. It was a truly wonderful morning as students signed their own name to dictionaries that they can keep. You know, it does the heart good to think that these dictionaries you gave out to them could end up serving them through high school and beyond. 3rd grade is really the year you start to teach research skills, so that the dictionaries were a perfect fit. So let me ask you, does Katanning Rotary Club raise funds for how does the Katanning Rotary Club raise funds to foster these dictionary giveaways?
We host several fundraisers throughout the year through our club. Some examples are the circus. When the circus comes to town, we help participate in that. We have a steak fry, we call it a steak dinner every year, where people come in and buy a ticket, and we have a silent auction and a steak dinner. We also have several sales. We sell bird seed, entertainment books, things like that to help raise funds. We also started with last year, which we're going to continue this year, a Steelers basketball event where the Pittsburgh Steelers will come up and play basketball against the team we select, and the proceeds from those events help go towards this dictionary purchase.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We'll be talking more about the dictionary giveaway that benefited 460 3rd grade students in the Armstrong School District. Stick around.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like, or what role I would play, or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
We're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We're talking about the dictionary giveaway that benefited 460 3rd grade students in the Armstrong School District. Now, I understand that you have some footage, Andy, that from the giveaway that was part of Lenape Elementary School. Can we take a look at that?
Sure. And I'm here on behalf of the Katanning Rotary Club, and what we do is we service the community with different functions, and one of our projects that we've chosen this year is literacy, which is reading and everything that you guys do every day, right? So part of that program entitles everyone to a dictionary, okay? So I'll hand these out here, and then we'll go over a few things for you. How's everyone doing today? Good.
What do you say?
Thank you!
You're welcome. Yeah, over here. Here. Okay. I mentioned I was here on behalf of the Katanning Rotary Club, right?
The back. Go to the back.
Very back cover has our seal, the Rotary emblem, along with an example of what Rotary International and our club, the 4-way test is the label of it, and that is what we strive to meet in everything that we do. So if you'll follow along with me, I'll read it to you. It's called the 4-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Number 1, is it the truth? Is everything we say the truth? Number 2, is it fair to all concerned? Number 3, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And finally, number 4, will it be beneficial to all concerned? So at Rotary, which is the club I'm here to represent today, those 4 things come into play with everything we do, okay? So when you're on your own time and you have a chance to open this back cover and look at that, just think about all the things you say or do and go down that list of 4 things and read that to yourself, okay? And that'll help you strive to be a much better person and a much better reader and a much better student, and further in life it'll help you be a much better individual in this world, okay? The next thing I want you to do is take a pencil there if you have one, and I'd like you to write your name inside the front cover there. There should be a line as soon as you open it up. It says, "This dictionary belongs to," and then there's a line there. So you can go ahead and put your name in there.
These dictionaries are going to be yours to keep. This is your personal dictionary. Mrs. Hogan may have you bring it in for a project or keep it here for class or whatever she would permit you to do with it is fine, but this is your own personal dictionary to keep. Okay? So just to start using it right away, why don't we, one of you, if you like the pairs that you're seated with there, you guys can work together on this. Why don't we pick a couple of words and see if we can find them in the dictionary, which is the very beginning of the book here, okay? So why don't you look up the word school in the dictionary there. As you go along in the dictionary there, all the way from the beginning until page 361 is the actual dictionary part of the book. Everybody find the word school?
Meaning behind it. What page?
285.
Thanks, Mom.
285.
Okay, page 285. Very good. And would somebody would like to read the definition of the word school for me? Go ahead, buddy, you in the back there.
A place of instruction, a style, manner, method, a company of fish.
Okay, so as you can see, there's several different meanings for that word, huh? Which word, which one of those three meanings you think best represents where you are today? Where are you at learning today? You're at your school, right? Which one of those three that you read think means the most to you as far as where you are this morning? There you go. Good job. Okay, let's do another one here. How about teacher? The word teacher. Everybody find that for me? To teach you, correct? So Mrs. Hogan would be the person who's instructing you, correct?
Yes.
All right, so she is then your teacher. Very good. All right. Okay. Now, this book is not only a dictionary. I know the front cover says a student's dictionary, but if you look where the words end, they end on page 361. So if you look starting with page 362 to the end of the book, the rest of this dictionary, about a quarter of it, is not only words, but it's some various facts, presidents, maps, you name it. It's got a lot of interesting information on the states, the 50 states of our country, the different countries throughout the world, and some of their known facts. So let's just take a minute. How about we all turn to page 377. Page 377. This will be an example of what else this book will teach you and how you can use this book not only to look up words, but to teach you among other things. Have we all found page 377?
Yes.
What does the top of the page say? Can somebody read that for me? Go ahead.
United States Constitution.
Okay, so that page begins the Constitution of our country. Okay, so when you get to the part of your learning where you need to know about that, right here, this book, you just turn to page 377 and you'll start right there and you can find what you need to find. Okay, let's do another one. How about the page 398? We'll start there. It's going to be a list this time of what we're looking for. What's the name on the top of the page, page 398 when you get there? Yes, sir. You go ahead.
George Washington,
Okay, and who was he?
the first president of the United States.
Very good. Okay, so if you flip through the next 20 or 25 pages, you'll notice it lists your presidents of our country all the way to our current president on page 418. Who's our current president?
George W. Bush.
Okay. Just for a few more months, right? Okay. All right. So there's a little section of all the presidents of our country. So if you should say you should pick a book report to do on a certain president, there's every single president we've had and the information about them, okay? We'll pick one more. And how about we go to the very next page starts all 50 states and various facts about them. How about we go to our own state, which is, yeah.
The United States of America.
Well, we're part of the United States, but what state do we live in?
Yes.
Pennsylvania, very good. So page 439 shows a picture of the country and where our state is located in that country, as well as several facts about what our state's name means, our capital, our population, all the way down to our state flower and our state song. So what's the capital of Pennsylvania?
Pittsburgh.
All right, very good. What's our state tree?
Hemlock.
Okay, and our state song? You know that before looking? Yeah.
Stars, Band.
No, that's our country. What's our state song? Right here on page 439.
That's it's called
Right here it is, very last item there. It says song. See it there? Go ahead. That's it. Very good. So now you know our state song, right?
The song's called Pennsylvania.
That is, yes. So this book, like I said, is not only a dictionary, but it also has various facts of countries, states. There was a weights and measures portion in there. So you guys can look up if you have any weights and measures information you want to go over. Okay? The last thing I'd like to point out to you, on the inside the front cover again, where you write your name, there's a little seal and there's a sticker in there. And you'll see it says right underneath there, Armstrong School District, and it has our Rotary International symbol. And it says this was donated by the Rotary Club of Katanning, PA, and Armstrong School District. This is a joint effort between our Rotary Club and your school district to provide you with these books. Okay? So the next time you're out and about, or you might have a visitation from someone from our school district or your principal, they all coordinated with our club to help bring you these today. So you make sure you give them a big thank you for doing that for you. Okay? So before I leave, this seal, good question, I forgot to point that out. This gold seal below that sticker that shows who was donated by is our specific Rotary Club of Katanning seal. Every time we give out a book or anytime we give out something that needs our seal, we stamp it and we stick it right on there for you. So you'll see if you read in the indentation, it says Rotary Club of Katanning, PA. And again, the Rotary emblem, the symbol of what Rotary stands for. Okay? So I will give this copy to Mrs. Hogan.
Thank you.
There you are. And thank her very much for giving me the time to come in today. I'm also going to leave with her, and she can decide when she would like you to have these. But this, we looked up some words in the dictionary, right? Okay, so this is a little form you can fill out, what we looked up, what it means, and then either sharing a sentence or drawing a picture of what that word or those words meant to you. Okay? So I'll present these to her. There's a little spot for your name on the bottom. So at her convenience, she can allow you to do that.
When can we use these?
Great. That was amazing. Are other Rotary clubs doing the dictionary giveaways like this?
They are. A couple of members and myself were able to attend a Rotary seminar about a month ago in Grove City, and our club, the Katanning Club, was recognized for this project that we completed. And afterwards, sitting at the tables that we were convened at, the several other clubs such as Cranberry and Butler area had mentioned and were excited to talk to me about it because they had mentioned their clubs were going to do the same style of project. Our district governor, Chris Knoll, one of his main points for our Rotary year that we're currently in is children's literacy, and he's really pushing hard to get all the clubs to participate in an event where literacy and bringing children's education to the forefront is a priority. So those other clubs were very interested in talking to me about how we got started. So it's good to hear that other clubs are doing the same thing.
So this is national. It's not just in like Pennsylvania.
That's right. That's right. Our club is part of what they call District 7280. It's all of Western Pennsylvania, North and South Western Pennsylvania, and there's 45 total clubs that comprise our district, which Katanning is a member of. So our district governor oversees our entire district and gives us his points for the year that he wants us to concentrate on.
All right, what are some other ways that you promote literacy as a club?
Last year in March, we went to all the second grade classrooms throughout the school district. We bought 2 different books and split those up, and the club members went into the classrooms and read the books to the students. And then those books were then donated to the library of that particular school. So we are working with Cheryl again to continue that project this spring as well.
What future plans might you have for the dictionary giveaway project?
I think we have committed as a board to move forward with this next year, providing that the funds are still there, and we would like to collaborate again with the school district in continuing the project.
Okay. Yeah, and to add to that too, we had taken, after both projects, after the dictionary project and the school reading day that Autumn referred to back in March, the following meeting after we did both of these projects, we came back to the club and just asked if there were any things that would like to be said or any experiences, and almost every member that participated and went into the classrooms highly encouraged the board to accept these projects for next year. So we do plan to do both of these again in our upcoming year.
Now, do either of you have anything to add that might benefit the viewers?
We just thought it would be appropriate to briefly touch on some other things that Rotary, not only our club, but Rotary International does for our local communities. There was a foundation we all know very well called the Gates Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates, who have pledged $100 million to Rotary International in the efforts to eradicate polio from the earth. And over the next 3 years, Rotary has stepped up to the plate and will match that $100 million grant. So, we are, there's about 4 to 5 countries left in the world that still have polio, but once this grant has been pushed through, it will be totally eradicated from the earth. A couple of other things we do is host exchange students, and we also send high school students to youth leadership seminars, and they both on a vocational level and on a leadership level. Our club sponsors them and sends them to these leadership events to help them in their careers.
Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank Andy Bradigan and Autumn Vorp-Seeler, both from the Katanning Rotary Club, for giving of their busy schedules time to promote this important message. Our thanks go to the TV production students of Katanning High School, led by their teacher, Mr. Don Swanson. They were the film crew for today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District, and visit our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.